Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. It is currently 5:09 a.m. and I decided this would be my first ever video outside of teaching and stuff. It's just real talk. Just if you want to join, you can join. If you don't want to join, it's completely fine. I am at a stage where you need, like, I'm currently 21, will be 22, and I'm not the only one. I know for a fact I am not the only one. But having to, achieve, I don't know if I will achieve greatness. I have these courses where I usually teach on them. Initially I started with $20. Now I have it at $5. Because, you can do anything with $20 that it could be much more useful than actually purchasing a course. But what's something so important? Like, I know that there are things that are less than $5, but purchasing a course for $5 a month shouldn't be a big leap as compared to purchasing a course for $20 or $25. Because with $25 you can get a meal. With $5, probably you can get a meal. I don't know if you can get a meal, but I know you can get coffee or whatever, but you can make coffee at home. But you can buy something that you can purchase at home. So I decided I learned how to use it for $5. Now, the question of why I want to do a course. Most 21-year-olds are already rich, and I'm getting old. I'll be honest. You can keep saying like, you're okay, you're young and all this stuff. You can say all that, but every time I have to look at the mirror, look at myself and be like, I'm not successful. You can call me a bad person, but anyone, whether it's a woman, whether it's a parent, whether it's a friend, whether it's a sibling, anyone will look at you and the first thing they can ask is how much money you earn. Two things come in hand. I work in a retail job in Walmart. If I say this, that I work in this place and I earn $1,000 per month, the fact that I've mentioned, because you must think about it, earning $50,000 a month is not enough. At least to most women, at least to most people, at least to most families, at least to everyone. Because as a 21-year-old, you're not supposed to earn this less. I myself don't earn this. I myself don't earn more. I don't know, I've never earned $10,000 a month before 50. And having to say that, having someone come up to you and say, or you earn $50,000 per month is less. The fact that they mention $50,000 per month is less, and you have no words left. Even you can go on with them saying, you can fake around and say, oh, well, yeah, $50,000 is less and stuff like that. But then the question of how much do you earn will come in hand. Or you don't talk at all. But if you don't talk at all, they're going to say that, oh, why are you not speaking? How much do you earn? So see, either whatever you do, the question of how much you earn will come. And if you say, let's say you earn $40,000 per month, you switch the off. Or you decrease. So the question of, let's say someone came, it could be a woman, it could be a parent, it could be a woman's parent, anyone can come up to me and say, how much do you earn? If I say that I earn $40,000 per month, what's the first thing they're going to say? They will be like, you earn $40,000, that's pretty less. $40,000 per month isn't less. Because with $40,000, you can literally pay 2 years worth of tuition fees. The fact that I don't earn $40,000 to $50,000 per month is a shame. Which is why I began this course. Will this take me anywhere? No, I haven't seen any progress, but in a sense it's benefiting me because I'm actually learning. Obviously I can't teach all the time because I have work, I have, like it's summer at the moment, and so I'm trying my best to work as many hours as possible, get the hours done, pay off my fees, because I want to be at a stage when my parents shouldn't even have to worry that, I have to pay so much fees, I have to pay this much. I don't want them to go through that shit. None of that shit. And having someone come up to you and say, you earn only $50,000 per month, that's so less. It comes to a point where you want to break down, but as a man, you're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to be like, you're not even allowed to say a word, because when the minute they say $40,000 is less, per month is less, you just have to shut the fuck up. $40,000. From then on, I know that $40,000 per month is less, but I am not generating anything. So what I did was I decided to teach on YouTube for free, but I don't get any views. I used to get views. I used to get like 30, 40 views. Even I started like fresh, like literally fresh. And then from there on, because no one really gets the excitement. Oh wow, he uploaded a new lecture. I mean, who will actually look at a lecture, right? So I decided that I'll upload a Gumroad page. I've uploaded on Gumroad. On top of that, I'll be very honest here, I've also listened to Andrew Tate clips where they said money is everything, and I believed it. Money is everything. Because if you think about it, a man's success is defined on how much money he has, not by what's his personality. No one gives a bullshit. No one gives a shit about that. Just because you're a good person, I mean, everyone turns out to be a good person at the end of the day. And majority know that, whether you talk about women, whether you talk about parents, whether you talk about friends, whether you talk about siblings, anyone knows that you're a good person. They know that every day you'll be a good person. But just because you're a good person doesn't mean you're successful in life. You must understand, 97% of a man's identity is based on how much money he earns. I am at a stage where I'll be retired. I'm 21. I have no, I'm scared, honestly. You can comment whatever you want to comment, you can say whatever you want to say, but as a 21-year-old, I'm scared whether I will even be at the top of my league, whether I'll be at the very, very top. My goal is to be extremely famous, and I'll say it. My goal is to be extremely famous, to a point where even if I had a chance to live up to my dream, like at the top fame, if I have to torture myself, if I have to be mentally in to believe myself that I will actually be very famous and be at the very top, I don't care. I want to be so famous that my name alone, like saying my name alone, is actually enough to be like, oh, I know him. They don't have to do that. I mean, at this very moment, you can find me on Google, that's fine. But can you imagine? I mean, 21 is very old. Keep that in mind. 21 is very old. You have to begin. I regret. So for all 20 years, for all 20-year-olds, this is coming from a 21-year-old, and to all like 15 or above, or like 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, just strive hard, work hard, because the minute you hit 21, you must be at your peak. 21 must be your peak age, because when you look at the media, social media, you should look at them. These guys who own Porsches or Lamborghinis or Rolls Royce, they have so much money, but have you seen the age? They're 20 years old. I regret not starting my own business at the age of like 15 or 16. Thing is, I was guided. 100% I was guided, but I was so ignorant that I never thought that, oh, you can start a business as early as 15. I did not know that. I thought that, oh, you need to be very smart, you need to be knowledgeable, but knowledge comes from how much you learn. I did not learn jack shit when I was 15. I hope my name, I hope I really want to be famous, like extremely famous, to a point where they look at me and they know who I am. I want to be like, fuck all famous, right? Like, fuck you famous. I want to be fuck you famous. Because there are times when people say, oh, you're bad, you're shit, you're ugly, you're poor, you're broke. When you have money, when you have a lot of money, nothing matters. Nothing else matters. Just think about it. Let me switch this off. Think about it, right? Let's say you have a lot of money. Let's say think money is God. I'm showing my face. I'll say it again and again and again. Money is God. Money is God. I believe in money. Money is my God. I don't know what else to believe in. Money is my God. I'll say it again. Because the only time a man's dignity can be measured, a man's success can be measured, a man's power can be measured, a man's respect can be measured, only based on how much money he earns. If you want to say anything wrong, go ahead, you can comment down, I don't give a shit. But a man's wealth, a man's success is based on how much money he earns. If you look at one thing, I'm a 21-year-old, I'm very old, I know that's a fact. Because I know most of these guys will be like, oh, you're uncle. I'm pushing at an uncle. I'm already at uncle stage now. I'm already at an uncle stage. I'm at an uncle stage. As a 21-year-old, I must, because realistically speaking, as a 21-year-old, I must earn around like $50,000 to $60,000 per month. That's like bare minimum. Keep that in mind, that is bare minimum. As a 21-year-old, I must earn $50,000 to $60,000 per month. This is why I began this course. I know for a fact that I have 3 courses that are like top. That you need them. That you need fuck all for. You need fuck all with them. I also post short lectures, like 9-second clips, so that you know what am I teaching and stuff. I hope this video helps, uphold the page that I currently own, because I have decreased it. I mean, I shouldn't actually decrease it. I should have actually left it like $20 to $25, because I know for a fact that there are people who are actually selling it as expensive as $60 US. I'm selling it for $5 Canadian. So it could be 2 things: either the fact that you're so egotistical, or you don't want to do it. I know you're smart. I know you guys are smart. That's completely fine. But to the guys who feel violated, like, oh, you're dumb. When people call you you're dumb, doesn't that show you an instinct that shit, I can be better? I don't need a huge professor. And with the rise of AI now, you can literally ask AI, teach to me step by step. You can teach it step by step. I also plan, like, with this revenue, hopefully if there's revenue, I also plan on teaching like in fun. I want to teach. I want to be so famous in terms of being a professor, in terms of being me, my identity. I want to be like top fuck famous, fuck all famous. Like I want to be so famous. I want to teach. I can teach. I can be internet personality, whatever you call it. I can be fuck all rich. You know, being fuck all rich. Go to the gym, teach. Who the fuck would ignore that? Which woman or which person would ever overlook you go to gym? I mean, I look ugly as fuck. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I know for a fact. I don't sleep well. It is currently 5:25 a.m. and I have to go to. Is it raining? I have to go to church. So I'll go for a run. But one thing is that, can you imagine you being fuck all? I'm a 21-year-old and most 21-year-olds have already achieved it. Most 21-year-olds have already achieved it and I am 21 now. I'm turning 22 in December. What worries me is that the fact that I'm not fucking rich. So I'm gonna do anything in my power. Let this YouTube channel, let this video, whatever, go viral in one way or another. I'm gonna make sure that this video be reminded money is gone. You will get respect based on how much money you earn. Your status will increase based on how much money you earn. Your dignity will increase based on how much money you earn. Your power will increase how much money you earn. It's like you literally have a fucking castle. Your embodiment, you represent how much money you earn. If you look at two people, because there are people who say money is not everything, money is everything. Money is everything. Because if you look at someone, if you look at two people, let's say one drives a Jaguar and one drives a fucking Toyota Corolla, and then when you look at, if a woman were to look at these two men, who would she be? People will say Toyota, the guy who has Toyota Corolla, but the minute the stage is closed, the person will regret, she will regret, why didn't they go with Jaguar? Why didn't they go with Jaguar? Be it woman, be it a man, you want to experience luxury. When you're given an open door to experience luxury, who the fuck will reject that? You can be a man or you can be a woman, but when you are given an open door to experience luxury, why the fuck would you reject luxury? This is why my plan from this page is to earn good money, be like fuck all famous. Let this video be a reminder. I will be fuck all famous. I will be fuck all famous. Name me one 21-year-old who teaches quantum mechanics, quantum computing, partial differential equation, and vector calculus, all with $25, right? It's $25, all with $25. Name me one 21-year-old who teaches every single course. You can hate me. There are guys who hate me. They were like, oh, you're this, you're that, or you follow fucking Andrew Tate and shit. I don't give a shit if I follow Andrew Tate. I love Andrew Tate. The only reason I become this page is because because of him. I love Andrew Tate. But what does me loving Andrew Tate have to do anything with this? These motherfuckers, they correlate, they connect things so easily. They think, oh, you follow Andrew Tate, no, I'm not going to love this page. I'm not going to learn from him. I'm not going to learn what? Am I some kind of a psychopath? To the guys who have easy, if you're over 21 here, I'm really sorry to say, but and if you have a lover on top of that, or if you have a girlfriend, a partner or whatever, I don't give a shit. If you have any of those, I don't know, I'm genuinely sorry, but what the fuck are you doing? Honestly speaking, what the fuck are you doing? You are elder than me and you cannot upload these lectures. So you have no fucking right to actually say, why am I going to to learn from you. I've done it the hard way. I have professors who doesn't want to teach. If there are professors who talk, but there were professors who did not want to teach. They gatekeep a lot. This entire thing, entire system gatekeeps everything. I am explaining everything for as low as $5, and you're not going to accept it just because I follow Andrew Tate. How fucking weak are you? It not only comes from women, this also comes from men. To the men out there who say I'm not going to learn from it because you follow Andrew Tate, you are a man. You are a fucking man. The fact that you cry over the fact that I follow Andrew Tate, how weak are you? How fucking weak are you to even look at me with this face and say I follow Andrew Tate? Well, I follow Andrew Tate. Bite me. Bite me. I follow Andrew Tate. Is he a bad guy? No. He's not a bad guy. When he speaks about the role of a man, don't you think it's true? Why, the men who are watching this, why are you crying? Why are you screaming, talking, approaching? Why are you doing that? What? Are you stupid? Your job as a man, you're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to be mentally, you're not allowed to be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm injured, I'm sick, and all that bullshit. No, you're not allowed to do that. You have a responsibility to bear. You have a responsibility. And also, I'm open for women support. I love when a woman supports a man, man supports a woman, or whatever. But if you, the man watching this, goes to a woman's family, do you think the woman's parent or anyone's parent would be like, oh, the woman can provide, good. If the woman earns more, finished. What's the point of marrying a man? You must understand, in this era, there's nothing known as love. Love is fake. Love is done. Love is fucked up. It's transactional now. You need to earn a certain amount of money to get a certain amount of respect. If you don't have money, you don't have respect. Regardless of how good you are as a man, no one gives a shit about personality, alright? You're a fucking grown man. You're old. I myself am old. I'm saying this because I don't earn enough. I am saying this because I don't earn enough. I would do anything in my power to make sure I do shit ton of jobs to make sure I earn money, even if it means I have to go for 3 to 4 to 5 jobs. I'll do that. Fucking do it. I currently teach. The fact that you guys hate that I teach says a lot. The fact that you guys hate that I am teaching, I'm teaching, says a lot about your ego. You guys are so fucking egotistical, especially the men out there who think that they're better and stuff like that. Why the fuck are you thinking you're better than that? Why are you screaming? You're like never talking too much and stuff like that. But are you teaching? Probably majority of them are angry then. Are you teaching? You're not teaching. If you're younger than me, then you're a high school student. Keep that in mind. Either you're a high school student or you've just begun university. Majority of the viewers who are elder than me, have you tried teaching? Have you done that? Do you have a course where you teach? No. Do you have a business where you teach? No. Even if you teach, I want you to stay consistent with you working a full-time job. If you guys do co-ops, go. You working a full-time. I'm saying full-time summer job, full-time as a student. You come home, you have to stay until 5. It's currently 5:33. Let me show you. Okay. It's currently 5:33 a.m. 5:33 a.m. I didn't sleep. I thought I have uploaded 5 lectures already. 5 lectures already. Are you? Because I have Snapchat. I'm pretty sure you guys know the username of mine is Andrew Tate. Whenever I post my lecture, I get 0 views for the past 6 hours. That is from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Zero views in the span of 6 hours. I only start getting views at the afternoon. What the fuck are you guys doing? This is the men out there too. What the fuck are you guys doing? You are a man. You have a responsibility to bear. You have a responsibility. You have a duty to accomplish. And look at the fuck all the sleeping. If you guys are not sleeping, great. Okay? Are you teaching? No. If you're doing overnight, cool. But what are you doing? Honestly, what are you doing? Huh? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? The guys who say it, who actually, I'm not saying this to everyone, the guys who are like, oh, you can't teach, you're dumb, you're this, you're that, they just comment like as if they're better than me and stuff like that. No, no one's better than me. No fucking way no one's better than me. Are you teaching? Think about it. You're not teaching. You are not teaching. Because I have tried again and again and again and again to teach in front of everyone. I tried. But this fuck all, you need a group. I don't like a group. I like doing it everything alone because I'm a man. I have a duty. If I cannot do as simple as this alone, I don't know what the fuck I can do alone. Nothing. When they say, why are you teaching? Have you done this course? You can't teach. You're this, you're shit. You love Andrew Tate. What does me loving Andrew Tate have to do with courses? Also, why are you bothered whether I love Andrew Tate or not? Have you seen the guy? This guy is fucking multi-billionaire. He has what you don't have. He owns what you are even scared to own. Who will not respect him? This guy is a fucking mafia. He's fucking rich. He has 73 cars and you can't even afford a Toyota Corolla. Who are you to say that he's bad and stuff like that? He's rich. And the fact that me admiring a person like Andrew Tate says a lot about you being ignorant, you not able to do your due diligence. So the fact that I'm teaching, the fact that because let me tell you something. If I did not teach, right? If I did not teach, no. You know, when I first started, if I did not teach, right? You guys would be like, oh, what have you done in life? You haven't done anything. I'm fucking 21-year-old. Obviously, you're gonna ask. I'm fucking old. You dumbass, I'm fucking old. The fact that you guys will have the energy to say, what the fuck did you do this summer? If I didn't upload. And when I do upload, now you guys are like, oh, you're an Andrew Tate fan. Prof, I am staying awake until 5:33 a.m. How the fuck are you supposed to teach? Are you supposed to teach without recording anything? The fact of that you need to teach through it. You need to earn money. Why am I uploading? I need to earn. I need to make sure that what, like my these, oh, you cannot teach, you haven't done this before, you haven't done this before. What the fuck? What the fuck? I am teaching. Name me one 21-year-old. You guys have to comment, right? So name me one 21-year-old who teaches. One actually 21-year-old who taught 4 courses. Who taught one? And you guys say that money doesn't bring happiness and stuff like that. Money does. In any way, shape, or form, money does. Money is God. Money is my God at least. Day of Judgment, for me, Day of Judgment is money. For my Prophet is money. For me, God is money. For me, Hindi is money. Everything is money. Whatever you look at, everything is money. And it's not bad for striving. This is to all 20-year-olds. Money, it's not bad to strive for money. In fact, you have to strive for money. A man's respect is measured based on how much money he earns. Keep that in mind. A man's respect is based on how much money he earns. If you don't earn $40,000 per month, if you don't earn $40,000 per month, fuck, you are a 21, 20-year-old. Because there are 19 years of richer than me. I feel fucking old. I'm pushing unk. I'm currently on unk. Alright? I'm old. When people say oh, 21 is young and stuff, 21 is not young. 21 is old. You should be rich. The next time when I upload this, I'll make sure that I am fuck all famous. I need to be fucking famous. Not only this country, or not only this country, around the world. I need to be fucking famous. However my image is being placed, however my image is being performed, however I choose my brand, I will be fucking famous. Say whatever you need to say. Say whatever you fuck you want to say. I am going to be the most famous professor. I am going to be the most influential man. I am going to be the richest man. This comes from a 21-year-old who's already too late. By 25, I'm going to be fucking rich. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Probably I'm going to have no comments. But if you guys come up and say that oh you're not be or whatever, you're just this fan, entity fan, and that bullshit, do you teach? I'm gonna end this video with one thing. If you teach, good. But if you don't teach and you're elder than me and you have a lover and you have a drive with other girl, look at yourself and be like, what the fuck am I doing with life? What the fuck are you doing in life?